Alright. This thing is about to put down a large tornado near Linville. Another one. There's also this random one up in here. This little area right here. Decided to go produce a tornado. And ooh, this one's producing a tornado. Right there. Unless this part is, but I don't think so. I think it's this part. No, this one's producing, isn't it? It's too contaminated to say. I think that might be the tornado. Too hard to tell. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe. I'm pretty sure it's this. Public. Oof. Oh, this thing's about to put down an absolute beast of a tornado. Well, there's a chance that this might actually just be a tornado right now. Given the high probability, probably is. Let's see. That's just due to the, yeah, that's just due to that. Oh. These are all just torars. Okay, that's not a tornado right now. But that looks like it's gearing up for a big tornado. And that's open air, so that's probably not existing. Let's see, did this drop off? No, it's right there. Wow. That close to the radar and we're getting nothing on velocity. Is that debris fallout? This might be debris fallout. No, it's up in here. That's all, it's either hail or debris. That's hail. Unfortunately, the... What? Storm chaser reported tornado. Oh, there's a new one right there. I'm surprised there's no reports out of this just yet. I feel at least a wall cloud. Oh, I think that is... Yes, that's this right here. Oh, I've been on this before. Oh, there's a strong tornado developing. And it's on the ground. Fairly certain that's a tornado right there. What? Why did they do that? Just let it... Just cancel it at that point. That's... Tower Hill? I'm pretty sure this one has died off near Taylorville. And this... I'm pretty sure this one's down right now. Near Bone Gap. To Albion. To Browns. To Belmont. Let's see. These are really... No, they're decently topped. Could check those, but... Oof. Okay, that's good. That's a good sign. It's... might have undercut itself. But this one's probably tornado right now. Yes, that's a tornado. That is down for sure. Let's see what it hit. It hit a group of trees and it popped a debris signature. Surprised it's still being reported as a non-reported tornado. Pretty sure that's nothing. It's going towards Linville. Oh, new one. 41. It's apparently down right now, right here. This one's apparently on the ground. So we have 2 down for sure. Near Albion and 1 near Linville. Nice little tornado outbreak happening. This one's lifted. There's 1 near Shelbyville. I think this is... No, it's not Kentucky. Yeah, it's clearly down right there. Where is he? Must be with Scott or something. I think this one near Albion has lifted. It's either that or it's cycling. That doesn't exist. This one's so hard to tell because it's a little bit of LP. Thankfully, I think that's. Ooh, yep, there it goes. So, confirm tornado near Albion. I'm surprised this one's not confirmed yet. Yeah, that's right there. Thankfully, it was in a tornado warning, so it's obviously cycling right now. I might have to check a little. Let's check. No, I don't. New one over here. Illinois. There's these tornadoes up here are so weak, but can't exactly discount or anything. That's one of those silly one. CC. Tree damage. Oh, that's due to the RFD. Maybe I've been a microburst. This one's lifted, but probably gonna try again at some point. Considering how fast these that developed. This northern one near Bone Camp is lifted. Oh, looks like there's a new attempt near Bone Hill. Is that a new one? Nope. Oh, there he is. That's public. Oh no, storm. Fairly intense little outbreak happening. A lot of small ones, but those will always do. I think there's like 20 so far today. Yeah, 20. Dang. This one looks really dangerous. Near Bergen. These like to rapidly produce tornadoes. Yeah, somebody messed the outlook up on that one. Let's see. Ooh, that could easily do something big. hopefully that one didn't produce. Okay. This would be a low LP weak one. Bum. A lot of hail. That's a lot of hail. It's all small. That doesn't exist. That doesn't exist. Yeah, that doesn't exist. Good news. This confirmed one probably doesn't exist. Okay, that might be a random tornado. Oof. Question mark. Tree down. Unpassable road. Uh-oh. Okay. Don't think that it's too weak. The reflectivity. Okay. What is that one? 5 miles per hour. Cool. Let's see. Oh. 51 tornado. Right there. Is that a tornado? Yes, that's a tornado. Yeah, that's some debris in the air. I think that's enough. Oop. Surprised that hasn't been updated. I think this one's lifted. Yeah, this one's lifted. Apparently there's been a reported tornado. They're both public. Oh, one's a train spotter. So this one produced a tornado as well. Basically, if you see anything touching, it's producing a tornado right now. Yeah, that's a tornado right there. Yeah, it's in the process of producing. Basically, any sort of rotation is producing a tornado. Oh, that's gonna be a pretty substantial one. Oh, new tornado report, yes. They did update it to a confirmed warning near Spurgeon. If this tornado is still on the ground, it'd be near Barnhill. This one's lifted for sure. This one's probably producing a tornado near Shelbyville. if the velocity stuff's all correct for today. Oof. Just everything's producing. And this one looks fairly dangerous. It would be near Selvin. Yeah, it's up in here. I think that's it. A little too messy. Let's see. Oof. Alright. Selvin, they're probably going to extend it to Holland to Huntingburg, as that's obviously a cyclical supercell. This area up here is a lot more messy, but I think it's lifted. This one might still be producing a tornado near Barn Hill. Okay. They updated one of the warnings. Very strong. Meso there. Not exactly. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that's a tornado. It should be. There's not a lot of hail with it. Oh, can't tell that. Let's see, is there a ZDR spike? Arc? Nope. Oop. That didn't work. It looks like it's cycling again. So it'd be through Dale. It's probably gonna be where the next one's gonna land. Alright. That would be right there, but that's an empty air, so this one's fairly strong near Spurgen. Pretty sure that's a tornado right there. Yeah, that has to be like a tornado, right? Yeah, that has to be a tornado. Oh. Well. Yeah, that's obviously a tornado. I think there's even a debris signature on it right now. Right there. Surprised this is a PDS. Damaging radar confirmed. It is not PDS, but I think the reflectivity and the velocity isn't strong enough for it. Oh, near Albion, looks like a new one's developing. Just out to the west. They keep popping up out of nowhere like that. Oh, confirmed. That's because there's nobody on this one. VIL. That's probably gonna produce something here soon, if not already. Gonna have to check. Oh, did they update it? No. It's not PDS. Okay. Okay. Let's check. Yeah. I think it's weakened. I think it's no longer down. But that would be a barely. Okay, this one's probably producing near Mill Shoals. If today's tornado stuff is still going on. This thing has had a history of just dropping tornadoes. That has, yeah, that's why. That's pretty decent size amount of rain. Okay, that's a good sign. May have weakened enough. I mean, that has to be producing a tornado, just based out of last time it was. It was producing there. Yeah, that one's probably down. Oh, okay. That's a weird tornado warning. Oh, that's why. There's probably a tornado down here, Tornado Hill, Tower Hill. I don't think there's one down in Shelbyville. Looks like the new area is developing near Selvin to Dale. I think there's nothing in this one. Let's see. The tornado warned that part, because obviously. Okay, hopefully this one near Barn Hill is lifted. But this one up here is probably producing. Come on. Near Tower Hill. Oof. Which one is that? Mill Shoals. It looks like there's another one developing. I think this one has lifted, but it's doing another cycle. Should be south of Holland. I think that's undercut, so that's a good sign. Tornado by spotters, yes. Okay, that must have been from that one, right? They're gonna issue a new tornado warning on that. Those are... no. It's all the same. Nope. Okay, this one's weakening, hopefully, and is not randomly producing a tornado. Thankfully, there are no more confirmed tornado warnings, but that could change in an instant with these two. Another cycle on this one. And two groups where it just cycles. We'll have to see if this one does it out here. Gonna have to wait for this. I mean, based on the history, that's just been going. Oof. Alright. Good news, there's a bunch of people here, so if it is, should know right away. All up in there. Check tops. This other one should be able to do it better, but that doesn't seem to be an issue today. Oof. That's gonna stay in the warning. They're gonna have to extend them out for both of these. That's from earlier. I don't think this was on the ground still. These two. Then this is obviously cycling pretty heavily. What? Why did the people go south there? There better be a tornado down. That would be the only reason you go south. And if you wanted to go south, you just go. And that's a curvy road. You just stay on the interstate at that point. Okay, this has to be down, right? Like that has to be down, right? Just based on what's been able to produce today. Alright. Okay. I think these are starting to lose it because of the daytime heating starting to drop off. Oof. Nice hook on it. Let's see. Let's see. In. I think this is a little too off. A little too out in front. So hopefully that will neutralize any further tornado threat. The tornado warned this. Yeah, the tornado warned it because that's just what you have to tornado warn today. Yeah, that's not a very good idea. Unless it's going to Dale like this. Let's see. Oof. This has to look on the reflectivity. Anywhere else? Nope. Everything's already tornado warned. Oof. Let's see. Lots of hail. A lot of small hail. Oof, that's a nice hook on it. There's nothing to really hit there. So you're not gonna... There is a confirmed tornado on this one, right here. So that is confirmed. As expected. Oh, this one did produce a tornado up near Tower Hill. Yep. Nice little explosive outbreak today. And this one has the look. Just don't know if it's gonna do it or not. This has the look. We'll be able to do anything with it though. Oop, somebody reported a tornado. I'm gonna have to be right here. Let's see, does that overlap? Yes. So this is probably a tornado right here with the debris signature. Wow. So another tornado. It would have to be right here. Yeah, it's right there. Yep, there it goes. I think that one's dying off over there. Confirmed tornado. Observed. A confirmed tornado. Spotters. Yeah, she did it again. This northern one looks better. That's probably just randomly producing a tornado. Maybe not. Oh yeah, that's obviously a tornado. Oh, there. I think that may have been a brief one. There's one near Dale. Might actually be getting its stuff in order. It looks like this. Some of the more intense signatures aren't there. Yeah, obviously there. I think it died off. If there's a tornado on this one, it's gonna be right there near Delafield. Let's see. I think that's just an error. I can't tell. I don't think that's gonna produce anything. But you get any sort of rotation next to each other and they produce. Okay. I don't think this is gonna produce anything else back here. So I was only 2 miles away from that interstate. Wait, I think we stopped at this one. Yeah. At this stop. Let's see. Surprised that's not debris. Ooh, might have one near Strasbourg. That's probably just a straight tornado near there, right there. That's reported by public. Let's see. There's that. That one's not doing anything. Yeah, this one's producing a tornado near Strasbourg. If this is anything like the tornadoes that are happening today. Yeah, that's being picked up on all radars, so that one's probably just straight producing near Strasbourg. Right there. Surprised that's not producing. There are people close enough that should be able to report it. Yeah, that's probably just a straight tornado. Alright. Let's see. I don't think this is debris, no. Still has that look to it, like it wants to produce. I'm gonna have to go up a couple levels to check this. It would be right here. Unless it's right on top of the radar. Which would be really annoying. Which one's closer? That one is barely closer. Looks like it's lost a lot of its oomph. That would be that way. So there is a little bit of an inflow area at the low levels. Now it's starting to get a little messy. Okay. Gonna have to monitor that one for a tornado. Don't see any signs just yet. This one's pretty messy. It is a hard right mover, so maybe. That's gonna be hard to tell. The update to a tornado warning. I'm kind of surprised that one didn't produce one. But they haven't been doing the reported tornadoes, so. Is this in the middle of nowhere? No, it's in a bunch of forests, so if it does, might get something off the breeze side. There, and there, and can't tell that with that one. help if I wasn't muted. This one's about to produce, if not producing. And I'm surprised by that one. That one's definitely producing, just based on how today's gone. This might be the biggest one of the day, if this is able to materialize. Here, that's non-vector. That was probably just a random tornado there. Normally that wouldn't be a tornado warn, but everything's producing, so you have to. Nothing. Thankfully those don't have a tornado down. That's gonna be annoying because you're now starting to get into the deeper forests. Oh, this area is very, very forested. Let's see. There's a wind. I thought I saw summer. That's pretty flowy. They have to keep these warnings up because as long as there's a tiny bit of rotation, it could produce a tornado at any second.